Act 1, Scene 3. Scene. Back to present day, the cafe is empty, with only Kelly behind the counter. Catherine enters through the front door. Kelly crosses to Catherine for a hug.
Catherine, is everything okay? I was so worried when Liam texted last night.
Yeah, we got some surprising news and didn't feel like celebrating.
I see. But we're still on for the rehearsal dinner, right?
Yes, of course. Thank you again for letting us have it here.
Absolutely. I would do anything for my best barista and new business partner. I'm sure going to miss this place, but I know I'm leaving it in good hands.
I'll do my best, but you know this place won't be the same without you. I can't believe you're leaving right after the wedding.
You know, the military never get comfortable. Jeremy said we're lucky the Army didn't move us sooner.
Liam enters through the front door.
Wow, that must have been some news. You two had more bags under your eyes than a middle-aged divorcee collecting alimony from her filthy rich ex-husband.
Catherine and Liam are silent.
I'll come back if you two are more caffeinated.
Kelly exits to the back room.
Did you get any sleep?
Nope.
Me either. Want some coffee?
Sure.
Catherine crosses behind the counter.
Liam, do you believe in soulmates?
Soulmates?
Yeah. Do you think we're meant to be with one person?
I don't know. I guess I haven't thought about it.
Catherine grabs 2 cups of coffee and hands one to Liam before they both sit on the couch.
When I was with Nate, I believed in soulmates. I thought God had brought us together and it was destiny. But then he died and I thought, I guess that's it. Then that night when we kissed for the first time, I saw you sitting at Nate's table, the same one where I met him, and I thought it was a sign. I know it's silly, but I thought maybe that was God's way of telling me that there's no such thing as soulmates. I am so happy with you, Liam. These past 2 years have been everything. Now it feels like some cruel force is playing a sick game while laughing at our expense.
It's okay if you want to postpone the wedding.
What?
I understand if it's too much and you want to postpone.
Is that what you want?
Of course not, but I know you. You can't make decisions without considering everything. You need to create charts and a positive and negative list. You need time.
What do I need time to decide, Liam?
You were engaged to him, Catherine. If he had come home like he was supposed to, you'd be his wife right now.
This isn't like calling shotgun. The person who proposes first doesn't get to marry me. You didn't talk to him last night like I did. It's not Nate. He's hollow. It's like a chocolate bunny on Easter. Like someone went into his body and scooped out the filling, leaving a shell. I need to help him. I know it feels like everything is changing, but nothing has changed. I love you, and I'm going to marry you in 4 weeks.
Nathaniel enters with Miss Lawson through the front door.
Thanks for meeting us on such short notice.
It's no problem. We're happy to help.
Kelly enters from the back room.
I thought I heard you, Lieutenant.
Kelly sees Nathaniel and freezes.
Sweet Lord, baby Jesus is happy.
Yes, it's a long story.
He's alive?
And he has amnesia.
Amnesia. Seriously. Bless your heart. I'll be praying for you.
Kelly exits into the back room. They all stand there in silence for a moment. Catherine is staring at Nathaniel.
Is something wrong with my face, ma'am?
No, sorry. And please call me Kat.
Okay, Kat. Where's the restroom?
In the back, to the right.
Thanks.
Nathaniel exits to the restroom.
I know this is a loaded question, but how are you two doing?
Catherine and Liam look at each other.
We're doing okay.
I only found out a week ago myself. I wanted to tell you both sooner, but the doctors told me to wait. They didn't want to overwhelm him.
How is he doing?
Honestly, I'm not sure. He's quiet. The neurologist said that personality changes are normal. The more he's around familiar places and people, the more likely his memory will start to come back.
What does he remember?
It's hard to say. There's a lot of gaps. The doctor said with retrograde amnesia, patients typically forget episodic memories, which is a recollection of specific events, experiences.
And people.
I know this is hard. The neurologist said memory isn't a place, it's a process. You just have to be patient.
Nathaniel enters and rejoins the group.
I'll give you three some privacy. Nathaniel, I'll be right across the street at the station. Meet me when you're ready, okay?
Okay,
Miss Lawson gives Nathaniel a defeated smile before she exits.
so this is the Busy Bean Cafe?
Yes, you used to come here every day. Is anything familiar?
Nathaniel looks around with an expressionless look.
No.
What about your order? You used to get the same thing.
Coffee?
Yes, a cup of house roast was your usual.
That was a guess. I just assumed since it's a coffee shop.
Right.
She crosses to the small table next to the window.
This is where you would sit every day.
Nathaniel crosses to the table and sits.
Maybe if you drink some coffee, that will help.
Yes, good idea.
Catherine goes behind the counter and pours a cup of coffee. Liam stares at Nathaniel.
Really, is there something on my face?
No, sorry.
You're Liam, right?
Yeah,
What?
it's just weird. You never called me by my first name. I used to call you Lawson, and you called me Anderson. It's a military thing.
Got it.
Catherine brings the coffee to Nathaniel.
Here's your medium roast.
When Nathaniel reaches out to the mug, he touches her hand, and Catherine jumps, causing her to spill the coffee.
I'm sorry, I am such a klutz.
Catherine runs and grabs a towel, and Liam grabs napkins to clean up the mess. Catherine looks at Nathaniel, who is staring at her again.
Nate?
What? Oh, it's just spilled coffee. Nothing to cry over.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab another cup. Liam, do you want anything?
I'll have what he said.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Catherine goes behind the counter and grabs 2 cups of coffee. Liam crosses to her.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little jittery.
I noticed. You were right. That's not Lawson.
Liam and Catherine walk back over to the table. She carefully sets 2 cups of coffee down and sits next to Liam.
You didn't grab a cup for yourself?
Nope, I've clearly had enough caffeine for today.
If you don't mind us asking, what happened to you on the day of the explosion?
I don't remember anything about the accident. All I can remember about being over there happened after my injury. The first thing I recall is waking up in a house, and there was an Afghan man and woman.
What did you do?
I had no memories. I had no idea how I got there. I asked them, where am I? What happened? But they didn't understand me. My head was throbbing and I could barely move.
So you never found out how you got there?
No. With the language barrier, we hardly spoke. I'm assuming he found me after the accident and he must have been a good Samaritan and snuck me into his home. The woman fed me and wrapped my bandages.
How long did you stay there?
I don't know. One night I woke up when I heard shouting, then screaming. My training must have kicked in, and I escaped through the window.
What happened to them?
Nathaniel looks down into his coffee. Catherine looks over at Liam, and he shakes his head.
I'm so sorry.
They were good people. I should have helped them.
We can't save them all. You used to say that to me on the tough days.
Some things are better forgotten.
What happened after you escaped?
I just survived. I don't like talking about my time over there. I just want to move on with my life.
Can you please tell us how you were found?
I was near the marketplace when all of a sudden shots started firing. That's when I started to have flashbacks of memories. Then I heard soldiers shouting commands. I understood them. When the shooting stopped, I walked over to a soldier and asked her for help. They took me to base and interrogated me. At first, they thought I deserted. When I told them I didn't even know my name, They brought me back to the States, and a neurologist confirmed I had amnesia.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, Nate.
The one thing I don't understand is what happened to my dog tags? How did you get them?
The Army found them
Where?
near the explosion. The IED destroyed everything. That's how they determined you were dead.
They all are silent. Suddenly, Liam's cell phone rings.
Sorry, it's work. I'll be right back.
Liam gets up and exits the cafe.
Are you sure you don't want them?
What?
Your dog tags?
No. I was wondering what would have happened if I still had them. If I had an identity, a name. I'm sorry I disappointed you.
What? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I see that look on your face, on my mom's face, and everyone who knew me before.
I'm sorry.
You want to help me, right?
Yes, of course.
Then you can start by not apologizing every 5 minutes. Everyone is tiptoeing around me and treating me with kid gloves. I feel like I'm going crazy.
If it makes you feel better, we all feel insane right now.
Thank you. That's all I want. Just be honest with me.
Okay. Honestly, I'm not disappointed. Talking about the past is difficult because it makes me feel like I've been...
Erased?
Yeah, you feel that way too?
It's strange seeing how life went on without me. Everyone looks at me like I'm a ghost. Even when I look in the mirror, I barely recognize myself. It's like an eternal out-of-body experience. Since we're both being honest, do you promise not to get mad if I tell you something?
Okay, I promise.
I don't like coffee. Did I really drink this every day?
It's an acquired taste. I'm sure you'll learn to love it again.
Liam enters.
I've got to go. I have a last-minute meeting with a client. Hey, man, do you want to meet again tomorrow?
Sure.
Same time?
I'll be here.
Liam and Nathaniel share an awkward handshake.
I'll see you tonight, babe.
Liam exits through the front door.
Well, I should go too. I don't want my mom to worry.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Nathaniel reaches out to shake her hand. Catherine pulls him into a hug. Nathaniel turns and stares and walks towards the door. He suddenly stops and turns to look at her.
Kat, does the name Mary mean anything?
Why?
When you spilled coffee on me, I don't know why, but it made me think of Mary.
The first time we met, you called me Mary.
I've got to go.
Nathaniel quickly exits through the front door. Catherine stands in the cafe.